This is Death's Head Tarot, and I am doing a reading today for the collective. I'm just looking for some guidance, some insight, answers to a question that my collective might have. Whatever is most relevant, essentially. Hopefully I have gotten the light situation figured out. I just started back on the channel, and I am trying to upload a video every day. I'm just starting right now with the collective, but I am hoping to move into signs and possibly pick a card, which I really am drawn to. So if you're here and you're interested, then come back and you might get to see something that helps you out. Okay, so I'm asking for just some guidance, direction for the collective. What is something that the collective is needing to know right now? Oh, okay. Well, we got two cards there, and I feel like that should be there. Just for anybody that has not seen any of my videos, I don't always go based on the traditional meanings of the cards. I basically take a look at the story that the imagery is telling me, and it's usually like from whatever cards have the most imagery, or the imagery that resonates with me the most. So yeah, okay. Oh boy. Okay, so hopefully you don't hear my kids in the background, and if you do, I apologize. They're my kids, but they're adults, so they tend to be a little bit louder, ironically, than little kids. So I feel like I'm getting a similar message that I have been getting the last couple of days, which is something along the lines of a beginning in something. But this one does feel a little bit more like a surprise. Kind of caught off guard, wasn't expecting this beginning. And it's interesting because I do feel like there is something here about a harvest, gathering or picking up what you've been growing. So it's more like, even though there's a beginning, there's a surprise at that beginning, but it's not a complete surprise, because this is something that you have wanted, whoever I'm speaking to. And there's been a lot of mental activity around it. I mean, that's for sure. There's been a lot of mental activity around it. Maybe so much so that you didn't even recognize that you were heading straight for it, which is interesting considering how much mental activity has been moving towards it. I guess I want to know why it's a surprise. Why is this beginning a surprise for the collective that is watching this? Why does this seem to be coming out of nowhere? I think it's possible that it's because you were dealing with somebody who is a little bit on the stingy side, who really likes to be in charge, be in control, be the one who states, this is how it's going to go, this is the direction that we're going to go in, and really only giving what doesn't make them feel vulnerable. And at the same time, I feel like what they receive, they scrutinize. Like, if you notice in this card here, he's really looking at that pentacle, and he is making sure it is exactly what he wants. And it's not going in that bag behind him unless it is up to par. And so I think either the person or the situation has really, it's come across this way. So I just want to know what happened that changed this situation, or possibly changed this person's, that now they seem to be involved in whatever the beginning of this is here that you're being given. Oh boy. Wow. Okay. So the first thing that popped into my head is they heard the music. They heard the music and they are looking for the need to change. If it's not a person, then it's a situation, and whoever the key players are, they've heard the music. They are recognizing that the way that they're doing things is not working, and they are looking to change things. They're looking to bring an end to how things were done, and do it a different way. I almost get the sense that they're kind of even like pleading, hoping that you will let this happen, that you'll either accept their offer or you will take them back. The only thing that I really want to point out here is that the only person where there's emotion involved is you, and I don't see a lot of emotion involved in the outcome, or I shouldn't say the outcome, but I don't see a lot of emotion involved in whatever the situation or the person is. So, that isn't necessarily a bad thing, and it doesn't necessarily mean anything is, bad or wrong, or but it is something to pay attention to if you're an emotional person and you're dealing with somebody who's very, it has to look a certain way, who isn't going to give more than they absolutely have to, but they have no problem taking. You just kind of want to pay attention to that. Oftentimes when I'm doing readings, I assume that other people are thinking the same way that I am in terms of wanting to know information. So I typically just kind of ask questions as they pop into my head, as though I were in the situation. So I would like to ask what their intentions are, this person or the people that are involved. What is the overall intention here? What is it that they're looking to? Oh, holy cow. Okay, so I don't take cards that fall out, but I definitely don't take this many. So what is the intention of these people or this situation here? The people involved, what is their intention towards you? Those that are in the collective, what is their goal? What's the outcome they're looking for here? So the first thing that comes to mind is they want what you have. It's almost like it's almost like, so the first thing that I heard was they want what you have, but it's like you don't even recognize what you have. This is a very similar message to, I believe it was yesterday's message, or it might have been the day before. So they want what you have, but you don't even recognize what it's worth. But they definitely do. And that's what they're looking for. So I think you just want to be mindful here, essentially, of what you're stepping into, what it is that you're moving towards. And I think it would be a good idea to have some guidance on this. So I have a couple of decks that are new that I'd like to maybe try for the guidance portion. Okay, so what is some guidance for my collective regarding this situation or this person? What will help them navigate this in a way that's beneficial for them? What will help guide them and navigate them in this situation in a way that's beneficial for them? And I think I'm also going to use this one here. This is same makers, same people that make these cards. It's the Intuit. So in case anybody out there is looking for them, I do believe that they sell all of the cards that they've made, which is quite a large amount of them on their website. Just in case. Yeah. So if you go to the intuitstore.com, I'll just put that on there and hopefully you can see that on the bottom there. And then you can purchase those if you're interested. Okay, so can you give me some guidance for the collective here on what they can do, what they should be doing to traverse this situation with this group or with this person that they're dealing with? All right. So, healing your projections will help you avoid co-creating discordant situations. So, you are being asked or being guided to essentially recognize your worth. Somebody else here has recognized your worth. You have not. And this person is, you know, kind of looking to ride on your coattails here. They know what you have. They see what it is that you have, and they're looking for it, but you have not recognized that. And so what you may be projecting onto this person is that, you know, oh, don't be silly. It's not, I'm not, you know, you don't need me for this, or I couldn't possibly do what it is that you're asking me to do, or, but they can see that you have whatever it is that you don't recognize in yourself. And if you're not able to recognize it in yourself, that's when you can be taken advantage of. That's when, you know, or if you're not being taken advantage of, it's also when you are going to lose out on having this gift or this strength and not giving it to the world, not using it for the world, and also benefiting from that yourself. It's asking for you to focus on your career. So I do think that this has to do with like a workplace type thing. Recognize what it is that you bring to the places that you work, or to the situations that feel like a career. And in doing that, you're going to kind of be able to protect yourself from those that are looking to, you know, unfortunately use you a little here. So that's the reading for today. Thanks for watching, and hopefully you'll be back. And I'm looking to upload videos, at least one every day for the next while, until I kind of get into a groove here. So please make sure that you thumbs up if you liked it, and you know the rest.